Okay, so today we're doing something a little bit different. Specifically,
Fun.
a remix of Fleetwood Mac's Dreams.
Nice.
It's by this artist Buddha Kid.
Yeah.
Have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah, I know Buddha Kid.
Yeah, so he's not just like some, bedroom DJ or something like that.
Right.
He's got like a serious musical background.
Yeah, he does.
Like he started out as a drummer,
yeah.
and then he even went into graphic design.
Oh, wow.
But music was like always calling him back.
It's interesting how that happens to some people. Like they can't get away from it.
Yeah. And you can feel that when you listen to his music. Like you can feel that.
Yeah.
That search for, like it says, joy and solace.
Mm,
Like you can really feel that in his work.
for sure.
And he's released music on some of the top labels out there.
Yeah, some big names.
Yeah. So we're dealing with the good stuff here.
We are.
But here's the thing, like the original Dreams, right? The original Fleetwood Mac,
Right.
that's like a straight up emotional roller coaster. You know?
It's very powerful.
Like it's a very powerful song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
This remix,
Yeah.
it takes us somewhere else, man.
It really does. And it's it's so interesting that you can get such a different feel from just a short excerpt. Like even with what we have, you can already pick up on Buddha Kid's like signature style.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah,
you're right. It is in the subtleties where he really shines.
absolutely.
Like the first thing that hit me when I heard this was like the tempo.
I'm
right.
sure.
It's definitely slower
Uh-huh.
than the original.
It is.
Like way slower.
It is, yeah. And it's actually slowed down by about 25%,
Wow.
which is pretty significant. But, it's not just about like being slow, right? It's the sensation of slowness, the deliberate movement that Buddha Kid creates, and the way he like layers the sounds, the way he stretches them out. It's like we're gliding through this sonic landscape rather than just listening to a slowed down track.
It's funny you should use the word landscape because it actually makes me think about Buddha Kid's bio where he talks about being a visual artist too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could there be a connection there?
Absolutely. I think you might be onto something there, that go with the flow mentality that he talks about. It's almost like he's painting with sound, letting the music evolve organically rather than forcing it into a rigid structure.
And speaking of sonic landscapes,
Yeah.
the synthesizers
Oh, yeah.
in this remix are just wow.
They're incredible.
Like, I know Buddha Kid was an early adopter of computers for music production,
Yeah.
but the way he uses synths here, it's next level.
It's crazy, right? And it's almost like he's like sculpted these sounds. They have this incredibly rich texture, and this pulsating quality that comes from like the way that he's manipulating the attack and the decay of each note.
Yeah.
It's almost like a heartbeat, this steady hypnotic pulse that underpins the whole track, and yet at the same time he manages to keep the sound so smooth, almost ethereal.
Right.
It creates this dreamy, otherworldly atmosphere.
It's interesting you say hypnotic because it almost feels like the opposite of go with the flow to me.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't a hypnotic sound be more like controlling?
Oh, that's a great observation, and it really speaks to Buddha Kid's skill as a producer.
Yeah.
Like he manages to balance all these seemingly contradictory elements.
Yes.
You've got like the steady pulse, the drifting melodies, the ethereal soundscapes.
Right.
It's like he's found that sweet spot between structure and freedom.
Right.
Allowing the listener to just get lost in the music while still feeling grounded.
Yeah, it all comes together to create this incredibly immersive experience.
Absolutely.
It's chill, it's introspective.
Yeah.
It's like floating in a warm bath on a spaceship.
Yeah, I love that description.
And the amazing thing is, this is just a small sample
I know.
of what Buddha Kid is capable of.
It is a small thing.
Like, I highly recommend checking out the full remix and exploring his other work.
Yeah, and just really diving into his sonic world.
Yeah, and here's the mind-blowing part. This entire deep dive, this exploration of the sonic tapestry, was made possible by cutting-edge AI analysis.
I know, it's really incredible.
It takes serious expertise and time to break down music like this, to really understand what's happening beneath the surface.
For sure.
So if you're enjoying these deep dives, please hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, help us keep making this stuff.
Your support helps us keep bringing you these unique and insightful sonic adventures.